Go ahead. You're up.
No, just journey, man. The battle, the struggle. And I just think it's so appropriate that we're all here together. The closest part of my ACN family, Calvin, my brother since fourth grade. I can't even talk about him, boy. That's bad. Manny, who said that first night, I got to talk to Joe. And he said, oh, never mind. Joe said we're in. Javon, I couldn't have done it without you, brother, with all your encouragement and different conversations that we've had all the time and just working together. Just an honor to have you as my running mate and my teammate. I can't wait for this to be you. I'm not going to cry, damn it.
Your right eye is watering up.
Harsh, for being the ultimate guy, the ultimate worker. Put your head down and go to work. I just thank you. We didn't meet the first night, but you're not getting rid of me now. Even though if I'm a little bit older, younger brother. And this is the toughest job. This is the one that's going to get me 100 times over. I have no words to express my gratitude for Mike for calling me 7 times to follow up with me. To just keep calling me and keep calling me. And he knew I wasn't blowing him off. I was just busy with other stuff. And I was always respectful of him because he had this urgency. He was fired up. And I was always respectful of him and his time. And finally, he got me on the call for the second time. The first one was easy. I blew him right off. I was like, yeah, I gotta go, bye. The second one, I had it in the back of my mind to do something. And just looking for options in life, And when Michael called me that night and we set a meeting with Manny and Mike Mazer, man, jumps on the call. I know he's going through some stuff right now, but there was something in that man's eyes. There's something the way he carried himself. In the old movie, growing up, The Last Dragon, it said, you got the glow. Well, when Michael Mazer got on that call, he had the glow. And he just made it easy. Now, I will tell you this, Michael Eric, man, you talk about just blowing into my life and just driving that RV right into my heart. That's what you did, man. So this is for you, Mike. I'm telling you, I'm going RVP. You can count on that. I want to be one of your leaders. Harsh. Everybody calls Michael Mr. Excitement, Harsh, But that's just a show. He's a big softie. He's got a heart, He's Where's Mike? Where's Mike.com? You know, he wants to be in his RV driving around the country. You know, he's going to have to get a real big RV. Almost.
It's okay, bro. It's okay.
Because, yeah, exactly. His whatever size that RV he's looking at, you know, he showed me some really big ones. I don't know how he's going to get his heart in that RV. He's real. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you. Totally appreciate you. And that's it. I'm not crying. This is me not crying. I got water here, but gentlemen, it's my honor to know you, to work with you, and to be with you.
It's our honor to be with you, Joe.
Now, we will get better cocktails next time, right, Hush?
Hold on, Joe. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh. Calvin's gone.
I couldn't have picked a better partner and friend.
Thanks, Manny. It means the world to me. Hey. What you got there? What is that? What? I can't see it. Turn it. What is that? What's that say? No, the glare is getting me.
La Aroma de Cuba, best sellers assortment.
A cigar, Aroma de Cuba. Look at that. That's beautiful.
It'll be on its way to Wapages Falls tomorrow.
And guess what? I know who can smoke them. This is post-nasal drip.
Whatever helps you.
Yeah. That's because the allergies are flying.
Yeah, man. The pollen is in the air, even inside. Even inside. So, man, Harsh, when you said, let's get this done tonight, I was like, okay. But big shout out to my girlfriend getting ID sealed for a year. My best friend, Kenny, who's not in the business, but he will be when I go RVP. My son, Brian, in Florida, being asleep on the couch, and I made him get up. I said, I need this done now. My brother-in-law and his wife, they got yearly ID sealed too, Jen's brother. And a team member, Chris Paulson, just went out and got his wife from a monthly to a yearly. Is that Monica? Oh my God. You are not seeing me cry, Monica. I will turn my camera off if I start crying. You know, Chris Paulson's is just a guy I know from business and work, and he stepped up and he said, how many points are you away? And not only did he upgrade his wife from a monthly to a yearly, but he also sold a monthly. He put in 8 points tonight. He had 20 points. He's in the YBO. He's got 20 points. Now he's chasing the ETL bonus.
Hey, Joe, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you, Monica.
I knew it was a big deal when I saw Michael Eric wearing his suit jacket. I knew something was going down. Got the shades pulled back and his suit jacket. Something was about to happen.
Oh man, I ain't getting through this. I'm not.
3.0, and I got the big beard on.
It's all over.
Congratulations, man.
I get through this call without crying, huh?
It's all over, Joe.
Awesome. We knew it was going to happen, Joe.
Thanks, Pat. I appreciate you, man. Really do.
Big day, man. I'm telling you, everybody is cheering you on. We all could not wait. I know you couldn't wait the most, but we were all the second most. I just want to let you know.
I know. And just, it's like I said a couple of times on calls, I've been doing other things in my life, but, somehow when I got here, it just felt like home.
Yeah, well, it's great to have you home, man. And you got a great support system. Mike Werrick is just a very, very special human being. I've watched him come in, develop. He's on his way to RVP, and he needs RDs for him to go RVP. So I'm so pumped that, your promotion just pushing him to the next level. And then, Harsh University, that's like an Ivy League degree. You know what I'm saying? That is that you couldn't ask for a better degree right now.
No, I'm just super excited, but super humble as well to know that God has blessed me with this opportunity to create some options, not only for me and my family, but for a lot of people out there, a lot of people on my team and people that are coming to my team.
Amen. Amen. Yeah.
It's super, super excited, super thankful, super grateful that you've put together this system. And I said it before in the beginning, it is like you and your brother said. It is exactly like you and your brother said. It's the best opportunity out there. I'm just excited to be on your team.
Man, we've been looking for you. We had to go to a lot of living rooms, and then we had to go to Zoom to get you. We didn't know it was going to take Zoom.
Well, it's funny. Michael Eric says this all the time. He says, Javon and him used to drive to training in Fishkill.
Oh, for sure.
And they drove right by my house for years.
That's funny.
And then he went to Dallas, and he went to Florida, and he was looking for RDs. Sometimes you just gotta look next door.
That's it. It's in your zip code.
Yeah.
Flying over 200 million to find you. Yeah, this is great. Well, listen, I couldn't wait. Like I said, I was so excited, and I know again you've done a great job. You've been an inspiration, but everybody's cheered you on. Like I said, it was like you found your home here, and we don't say that lightly. You got a very special thing, with Harsh and the organization and, what's being created right now. This is legendary stuff. So you're hitting your spot. Mike's on his way to hit his spot and right up the chain, this is great.
Well, with Mike and Javon, we talk about this all the time. And Calvin, it's not RD is just a little bus stop, but we want to be on your team. We want to be on your RVP team, and we're going to start working toward that. Start putting in the next 24 and just keep working. Put our head down, go to work.
I know Javon's next. I already know that. That's already done. Calvin's right behind him, so you got a great thing already in motion. So look, anything I can do, you let me know. But I couldn't wait to get on here. I was actually in bed, laying down in bed, and when Harsh calls, he's sort of like your parents. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I got to pick this one up. And then he told me, I was like, hold on a second. I couldn't wait to come over and say congratulations again. I'm just super pumped, grateful. Honestly, I mean, I know in my soul what we're creating is going to change lives around the world. Like, period, done. It's never been clear to me in my life, and knowing you're going to play a big part in that, I'm just excited. So looking forward to celebrate you with everybody else.
Thank you, Pat.
All right, congratulate you and the team. Amen.
Absolutely.
So I've recorded it and put it on YouTube.
You just want me to cry tonight, don't you?
I'd bring Mike on, but Mike took some pain meds. He's passed the hell out. So that's why Monica showed up real quick.
Oh, it's perfect.
Mike's super exerted himself. The morning calls were a little too much for him.
No, he's going through some stuff, man. That's not,
listen, you'll definitely be hearing from him tomorrow. I promise you. You'll probably be his first phone call. So.
All right. So, I'm just waiting for all the
updates.
updates.
Around 11. Just letting you know. So I'm probably around 11.
I'm a Harsh Patel schedule.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm just Javon, Manny, Calvin. Let's go. Let's go.
Right behind you, brother.
No, you're not behind me, bro. You're alongside of me. You always have been since we started. It's amazing we didn't know each other before this because we're so close right now, and I feel like a true brother to you. You're a family to me, and nothing like a good running mate to push you and to guide, to talk about stuff, When I call you and we talk about Mike Polaric, we're not going to tell him we do that, are we?
Nope.
I'm kidding. It's all good, Mike. It's all good. But yeah, I mean, just talking about the business and where we're going. Just spending time together. That's exciting to me. So.
Listen, but besides myself, there couldn't have been a better person to go first RD for Mike Polaric, man. I mean, this guy deserves it. And you put in everything that you needed to do to get it done, and you got it done first, and then you got it done, period. And you deserve every last bit of that. You got all your 24 recruits, man. You got all them done personally. You did the work. You put the work in. No matter how much driving you was doing, no matter how much time you had to stay up late and get up early in the morning, and you deserve every last bit of that. So, congratulations to you, man.
Thank you, Jay. And you make sure you say hello to Naomi and tell her I can't wait for you next week.
What do you mean? Come look, Joe just got promoted.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
hey, Joe.
He has some allergies. Joe had allergies.
Joe.
Hey. Yeah, Harsh.
How are you?
So, I put on my RDs right here. So I gotta change you from ETO to RD, so I'm officially making it right now. There you go, bud.
Thank you, Harsh.
So they go on my wall. That's my wall. I got a war room, as you can tell.
I know. So I'm just waiting for everything to authenticate and be official. So
tomorrow at 12 will be official for sure.
Tomorrow at 12. Okay.
Michael, what you feeling, man? Your first RD, bro. What's up? Talk.
I thought you muted me, so I wasn't allowed to talk. I was like, this ain't your show. This is Joe's show. So I'm just like, all right. So you know what? I never got muted at somebody's promotion. I'm like, I thought there was a mic. You know what I mean? So listen, Joe.
It was your chair. Your chair was making a squeaky noise. You need lubrication, Joe. You need some lubrication.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Harsh. That was a funny line this morning.
I can't hear it. That's probably why. Right? Yeah. But yeah. Now listen, Joe. When listen. I had to go through a lot to learn to get to you. Like I wasn't the same guy when I was talking to you. Like I had to go through a lot. You have no idea. And I was working with Javon, and me and Javon were running, and we were doing what we were gonna do, and I went out to Dallas. I got pushed to go to Dallas. I wasn't forced to go. I raised my hand and said, I want to go to Dallas. This guy over here, Mr. HBU, gave me the hard talk and said, you got to come out to Dallas and work with Mike and take your business to the next level. He just said to me, you want to go RVP by the end of the year? I said, yeah. I go, well, then get on a goddamn plane. And I said, well, what about the virus? So when I was out there sitting on that diving board, when Mike asked me, who do you know? And I was just, because I went to work. I don't know what happened when I got in this house. I went to work. You know what I mean? And, you know, I started calling people, and I just never forget talking to you on that diving board. Because I was sitting in the spot where Mike sits on the deck right there, and we were just talking, and we were getting to know each other, and you just were opening up. You're like, yeah, let's get together. Let's, you know, that was like my 7th call, though. You know what I mean? Of just breaking the ice, because I know that, you know, if you don't like me, know me, and trust me, you ain't gonna shoot me. So I'm not worried about it. Oh, this is recorded. Whoops. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So I just knew that, you know, that I was at that point where, but my enthusiasm was fired up. I'm in Mike's house. I'm living with Mike. Mike's training me, you know what I mean? And I'm in this little room right downstairs, you know, where it used to be his office. And, you know, and I walk out of the room and I go, I'm fired up. And he goes, what's up? What do you got going on today? You know, he just got back from jet skiing. And he goes, I'm having a meeting today with a guy named Joe. I said, is it possible that you could do the meeting? He goes, yeah. I'll stay. I'll do the meeting for you. No problem, bro. No problem. And I was fired up because I knew you had the Amway experience. I knew you couldn't hear it from me. You had to hear it from somebody else. And, you know, and of course, if we can get Mike on the call, we get Mike on the call. You know what I mean? And me and Harsh and Mike, you know what I'm talking about, Harsh. We're sitting in that chair right outside that office. We were just talking, where Mike was telling me that, you know, he drew out my legs and he's like, okay, you got 37 legs. That you're not going to get to RB that way. You're going to have to work 6. And he broke it down for me, making it very easy so I'm more focused, and got rid of a lot of things, a lot of people in my life very quickly. Like, he's like, you ain't doing that no more. I was like, well, I was doing that before you. Well, that ain't working, so we ain't doing that no more. So, you know, one thing led to another. You know, he said he was going to do the meeting. And when you said, I'm going to do the business, I mean, I was so excited. I was so excited. Mike opens up the door and he goes, walk away from the computer. Let's celebrate. Let's go have a drink. Because you just got yourself a good man. You got yourself a good guy. Okay? You be prepared. You got yourself a winner there. And we, you know,
you got 2.
Yeah, I got 2. Yeah, because I had to wait for Manny to say yeah. So somewhere, right? It went from, you know, like, oh, let me talk to Manny. And then I'm thinking like, oh, I got nothing to do with Manny now. Like, I got to do a presentation for Manny, get him there and do this, right? And then Manny's like, I already made a decision. No, I'm good. You know, and right? Is that how it went? And then Joe said, right? Well, was it the way around? Because you wanted to wait for Mandy because you were like, whoa, Joe, we're not in the business, so let's you know, right? Is that it?
No, so what occurred was you asked me if I was ready to get started. And then I don't know how the conversation was. You had shifted to Manny, and you were focusing on Manny. And Mike Major had just jumped on the call.
Yeah, he just did a testimonial. Yeah, he just did a testimonial.
And one of the last things he asked me was, Joe, what are you waiting for? And I was like, okay. And I said, well, nice meeting you, you know, whatever, and got him off the call. And then you turned to Manny and you started talking to Manny. And you said, Manny, well, are you ready to get started? And Manny was like, well, you know, I'm going to talk to Joe, and we have to have a little bit of a discussion about what we want to do here. If we want to do it, we got to evaluate what we're thinking. And I had already sent them a text based on the conversation that I had with Mike Mazur that I said earlier in this call that he just had a glow about him. I can't explain it, but I text Manny, this guy is real. And I said, I'm in. And Manny looked at his phone. He says, well, never mind. I don't have to wait. Joe's telling me we're in. Joe's telling me we're in. So
yeah, and I just remember doing that. And I mean, me and Harsh went out, and you know what I mean. Came back. We went to work, and 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 you know, we do what we got to do. You know what I mean? Like you know, Harsh always tells me you're always looking for someone that that wants it, that has connections, that's willing to put the work in, that's willing to show up, willing to, you know what I mean? And you know that we went through some bumps and tried to figure things out with people and this and that and everything else. But at the end of the day, you ain't gonna think about any of those no's. Because I thought about it today, actually. I said, man, once I get Joe to this RD call, because I saw a promotion today on the basketball coach. I'm thinking, like, once Joe gets here and he's at this level of college learning now and learning all these stuff that you're missing on the art, and Javon, you too, and Calvin, you too. You know what I mean? Like, all the stuff that you're learning on the RD call is just taking you to another level. And you guys are you guys aren't hearing this. And now that they're, not doing the ETL call, like, you got to get to this business starts at RD. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm realizing. So, but they're only going to pour into the people that can take it, So you're very consistent. You're always on the trainings. You're always, you're kind of like me. You want everybody to win. You want your team to win more than they want to win. They don't even know what they want to win. You know what I mean? And that's what you remind me of. So, listen, you're very special. I mean, very special. This is my first RD of many coming. And I'm just getting started in this company. Like, I've made some mistakes. You guys don't know this. I made some mistakes in my life and did some bad things and, just bad finance expenses and stuff like that. And one of these things is coming to an end real soon. So, and it has to do with Zach. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, so that payment was really saving me because of that. And now I just said to myself, I got to go to work. Like, I have no excuses. Like, there's no way out of this. So I just, certain things in my life that just drove me, and you guys I just found the right person to work with, you know what I mean? And I know I'm not easy to deal with, but I just want it. Like, I can't sleep at night, you know what I mean? Like, I'm fired up. I don't know what happened. Something happened, but you guys are just you, Javon, Calvin, Manny, Joe, Harsh, of course, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just, I've been around a while, you know what I mean? You guys don't do this. I'm going to tell you, I've been around for 4.5 years. Okay, I haven't been around for 2.5. So 4.5 years I've been here, and I went through a lot. And just to pop my first RD, it took 4.5 years. You did it in 6 months. And what'd you tell me? You said that you wouldn't do this business if it wasn't for Zoom and if it wasn't for unfortunately the virus that hit. You wouldn't be going to living rooms. You said you would be count me out. And you know what? Everybody's starting to think the same thing now because their businesses are exploding because of it.
Yeah. The reality, Mike, is, I drove tens of thousands of miles like you guys building the Amway business over the years.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy stuff, driving down to Baltimore, twice a month, to build a group down there. And I had, 50, 60 people down in Baltimore, all Indian, by the way, Harsh. And, just building a group and driving, putting the miles on my car and just, just doing it. And when this came about, I just told you, I'm not driving I drive 600 to 800 miles a week. I don't want to drive no more, man. I don't want to drive no more.
I mean, this weekend alone, I was in like 15 states. Like, so, and you guys are going to be on that same road. I mean, Mike and Pat are just figuring this thing out with the Zooms and stuff. Like, it's just starting to get really. And this guy right here, Mr. HBU, I mean, I wouldn't be anywhere if it wasn't for this guy. I mean, not just ACN, guys. Not just ACN, just friendship and things that I've been through. You know what I mean? So it's not about me. It's about you, Joe. You're a champion. I'm excited to see you be part of this company. Like, you're going to inspire so many people. You have no idea. You have no idea. You have what it takes to go RVP, SVP. Once you get involved with this, heavy duty lifting inside of our, the RD call, when you're on the RD call and you're hearing what's going on, you know what I mean? Like, so, that's it. Mike and Pat, I mean, I'm so excited just to do it for Mike and Pat. You know what I mean? As soon as I found out that Mike had his thing going on, I went to work too. Like, I just wanted to prove to him that, only thing I can do for him is just show him what I'm doing, and get it done. He shot me a text today and said, I miss you. Like, that's not normal. And he's like, put me on a presentation. I'm waiting for you to call me. I'm like, this guy's unreal. You know what I mean? So you don't make this stuff up. You don't. So you guys are part of the, you know, are moving along, and you know, and that's, you know, I don't know what else to say. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I'm amazed. Like, I'm amazed what just happened tonight. I know Javon's amazed. Javon's like, we were just talking about this, right, Javon? He's like, Joe's got to get it done, you know, da-da-da-da-da-da. And man, Harsh came in and he said, we're going to get this done tonight. And I'm thinking, like, oh, this is going to be a long night. I see this happen with Alex. I see that happen with Billy. I see it happen. I'm watching this guy grow too. You know what I mean? Like, you guys got the top Harsh. I got the Harsh that wants to go, you know, cribbage shopping, and you know, like, he's trying to figure it out. He was an ETL at that time, you know, so we're just getting started, Joe. I mean, this is just the beginning stages. Now you're going to be making real money. Now you're going to be, you know, and again, the people that got you in RD aren't taking you RVP. So just, that's it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
We need 24 more.
Yep. So that's it.
24 RD, 24 RVP.
Manny, thank you. I know you've been through a lot. I know, you know, your wife and your surgery. And, you know, when the day that I went and picked you up, and you took a half hour to get in my car because of your leg, I said, he don't want ACN. He needs ACN. Like, you can't keep doing this. I even told Harsh, I said, Harsh, he needs ACN. Like, we just got to get it done for him. Like, don't even bother him. Let me just get it done. Me and Joe are going to go to work. You know what I mean? And, you know, listen, to choose you as a business partner, to take it to the next level, and for you to come through at the end and just go get that IG seal, and, you know, that right there just, you know, really, it means a lot to Joe. I know it does. And it means a lot to me too. So just to show the leadership, and, you know what I mean? Because I know you weren't too happy that nobody showed up at that Zoom. I get it. You know what I mean? We're never happy when somebody shows up, but we went to work. You know what I mean? We went to work. And thank you, Harsh, for being here like you are, doing what you do best, and everybody that's here, you know, and, you know, we all wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. So, you know what I mean? So, we're just getting started.
Harsh, you got something you got to say?
Man, I got really much nothing to say, man. I knew this day was coming. After the day I met you, and, you know, after we had a conversation, and, you know, after we spoke for a little bit, I met you in person. At that time, I mean, I knew this was going to happen. This wasn't one of those things that I didn't know or whatever, you know what I mean? I knew you put the work ethic in. I know you did everything that was supposed to get done. And, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, I knew. I mean, you know, when you just know, like Mike knew, like, you know, Mike usually does, and Mike has told me twice in my career, that let's go celebrate, have a drink.
Mike Mazer. Yeah, Mike Mazer, not me.
Not Eric. Yeah, no, Mike Mazer's told me twice in my whole career, dude, you got a good one. Let's go grab a drink. And first one was Joe Pettinella. He went RD, right? I wasn't there when he told Michael Eric this, so I'm not going to count that. That's the first for Michael. And the second one was a Billy at 10:30 at night on a Friday night. He goes, all right, man, you did your Zoom. You got the next guy. That's a good one. He'll go far in this company. And I'm like, how do you have a knack for this? And then when Michael just said, let's go grab a drink, and I heard it that night, I'm like, okay, that's an RD promotion. All right, that's done. Like, I already knew in my head that's an RDP promotion. Like, I already know it's done. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when you just know, he just knows. And that's why I always say there's only one guy in this company that can beat me, and it's that guy. I don't think anybody else in this company can beat me besides that guy. Right, because he just has a knack for fighting talent, and you know, and he's like, and when I heard Michael say that night, I'm like, yep, that's an RD promotion. Michael's about to have his work cut out for him. And he had no idea Michael Eric had no idea what he was getting himself into, because he's never experienced it. You know what I mean? Like, it was one of the first waves of not experience with you, and a learning curve he went with you and things like that. So, you made him better. You know what I'm saying? You made him better. You made him work. You made him go get it. You know what I'm saying, Joe? I mean, you made him strive for what you made. Like, RVP became achievable for him because of you. I can honestly say that because of what happened, the momentum that happened, and, you know, everything that kind of came together, and, you know, things of that nature. I mean, I would just be completely honest. You know, that became more achievable just because when you came, when Manny came, Galvin, you know, and then Javon came out of nowhere and started spurring some stuff up after being him out of conversation. you guys don't understand. You guys on this call literally changed that guy. And, Joe, you were a big, big part of that. And, I'm just letting you know right now, I mean, you wouldn't have that guy right there. He didn't come into business. He wouldn't be as evolved as he is today if it wasn't for that, for you coming in and putting in the work and doing what he had to go do. I know he's not trying to cry, but I know he might cry. Listen, it's okay. You know what I mean? Like, it's perfectly fine, guys. I mean, this is one of those things. I know I cried at mine. You know what I'm saying? I know it was a
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, it was one of those most painful rides. I know what you sacrificed. I know what I sacrificed. I know what you want. What you went through, all the no's, all the what are you doing? All what do you mean? What are you in this? And all the phone calls not picking up, and all the a-holes, degrading you, and what are you doing? You're part of that, and this and that. But now you made it to a place where it officially, semi starts. And this is where when you make it to RD, now you can go RD. You know what I'm saying? Now you have everything in your power with everything you got going on right now, with everything that's in place. I mean, you got it. I mean, the hardest thing in this business is work ethic, and you already have that. I don't have to teach you that. You know what I'm saying? You already have that. So, like I said, when Michael Major told Michael Eric, let's go grab a drink, we got a good guy, I already knew it was done. Like, I was like, that's another one done. Okay, cool. Like, in my head, like, I just knew that was it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and then other people just step up, and watch your whole team step up. You're going to see how different your organization becomes based on that. You're going to see, it's going to be just night and day. It's going to be one of those things that you're going to be like, man, I got a great team. Your team, because now your team knows it's possible. Now your team knows, and if this guy can do it, I can do it. You and Calvin have known each other in fourth grade. You know what I mean? Like, Calvin has no doubt in his mind now that he can make it. Like, you know what I mean? There's no excuse for him. Like, you took all the excuses out for Calvin. You know what I'm saying? Because his best friend, fourth grade, grew up together, went through pretty much everything in life together, and now you are where you are. I mean, all the excuses are off the table for the person that puts the time in, puts the dedication in, follows the system, follows what needs to get done, does what needs to get done, and and they are where they are. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, that's not normal. You know what I'm saying? And, conversations I've had with you were hard. You know what I'm saying? And I had to be that guy because I got to be a good cop and a bad cop, if you know what I mean. I got to be a mentor, but also got to be a friend. You know what I'm saying? So there's conversations that I have with you that you're like, you know what, this guy's a fucking dick. I get it. I am. But it was benefit for you, if you know what I mean, right? And then the second part is me being a friend where we'll have fun, we'll joke around, we'll do what we got to do, and just at the end of the day, going RD, I'm telling you, it's going to be a big deal for a lot of people. And I know Anton and Patrick just came online, and Bo came online as well. And you hitting RD is going to be probably a big, big deal for every single one of these guys that just hit it. Anton, Patrick, Bo, if you guys want to say something, I want to introduce you to our newly promoted regional director. This is Joe Capello.
Joe, my man, congrats, brother.
What's up, Bo?
I'm happy for you, man. A lot of hard work done paid off.
Yeah, man. I just want to thank you for all the time you jumped on a call. It's not a second notice. You just jumped on and did a testimonial or helped out any way you could, man. You're a real leader right there, man.
Anytime, my man. Anytime, my man.
Work and who you are. So, I'm there for you too. All you got to ask, man. I'm there.
I certainly appreciate that, man. You blazing the path. We're just trying to follow and keep up with you.
Man, it's hard to blaze a path in this group. These guys are on fire. All of you guys. So, just excited and HPU is he's something else. He's something else. So,
well, we're all happy, man. You done a hell of a job, and you deserve it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. What's up, A-Train?
What's going on there? You know, I just wanted to say I appreciate everything you've done for me. You know, I've been knowing you for a short period of time, but the times I needed you, first thing you said is, I got it. You know, you was always there, and, you know, I'm learning from all you guys. And, you know, like I said, if anybody deserves it, you deserve it. You know, because I'm on the calls and I see how hard you work, and I see you always in that damn truck of yours. You know, so you're getting it in. So congratulations, and you know, I'll be there with you soon.
Absolutely, I can't wait. It's gonna be a big group. We're gonna be blowing the roof off this thing. You know, we're gonna be blowing the roof off this thing. So I
Yo, my
can't.
man, I want to say congratulations one more time, my brother. I gotta run. If I don't get off soon, my wife's gonna burn me behind. Never gonna make it to RD. So, congrats again, my brother. So
You got it, bro.
and we'll see you soon.
You got it, brother. Thank you.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good night.
Patrick.
Mr. RD.
Thanks, man. What's up, Pat?
What's up, man? Now you can pull out them cigars, man.
Yeah. The inside joke is I haven't been drinking, I haven't been smoking cigars, waiting for this day. So we're gonna enjoy some of these cigars. I think Calvin said he's got a box coming my way. But yeah, I mean, man, what an honor it is to have a guy like you on a team, Pat. I mean, your work ethic, bringing people all the time, keeping working, just, you know, running work and business, and then still bringing bodies and people to the business. We talk about that, always jumping on. So yeah, I'm just excited to have you on the team, man. I'm excited for the future for you too, man. Albany, Georgia ain't seen nothing yet. You and Calvin are light it up.
That's right, man. Good inspiration of what's to come, of what we can do down here. So, much love to you, brother.
Thank you, bro. What's going on there? Yeah. Arnaldo.
Hey, Joe. Congratulations,
Arnaldo,
man. I was trying to beat you to it, but hey, I gotta put my time on, my time in first.
Listen, as the way you're going, it's going to happen like next week.
Amen to that. Amen. Well, congratulations, man. You know, you're putting in the work, and you know, I know all I hear about you is great things. So hey, I'm glad that you made it. I'm right there with you. Okay. So listen, see you at the top.
I have to say one thing. It is so good to have another Hispanic brother on this team. Even though Calvin kind of counts, and Manny, his name is Rodriguez, and he don't speak Spanish, so I don't know if I can even count him.
Right.
So, but Calvin speaks pretty good Spanish too. But it's always, you know, when I saw you come on the call. And I saw that look in your eye. I knew you were in the right place. And now you're working with HPU on a daily basis. I know you're going to go far in this business. So I'm just excited for you. You know, I'm just excited for you. I'm excited for the whole team. I'm so humbled to be on this team and to work with you guys and have you guys a part of my life. It's a great honor to have good men like you guys in my life. So.
Amen.
So
hey, good job, Joe. I'm glad you were named after my middle name. Appreciate it, man.
The Waco kid, showing up.
Congratulations, man.
Hey, I gotta tell you that hallway was getting further and further away.
Now that you get in the hallway, you open the door and go to RP. You're done.
It's surreal, and you know who said that's it, we're getting it done. HPU said that's it. We're not playing around no more. Let's go. So we burned up some real estate today, but
let's go. I know you saw that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Let's go.
He was fired up too. So
he's sitting still. What the heck's going on over here? What do you do?
Yeah, and he's got a jacket on. You
Yeah,
believe
he's
that?
cold. What is this?
He's got a suit jacket on. What's going on here?
He fixed the pillow in the background. This is a special occasion.
I think he might have a date later. That's why he got the jacket on. But
hey,
man, Billy,
I got a special treat for you, man.
I want to say, Billy, thank you for everything you did.
Of course, man.
Wow.
I got a special treat for you, Joe. I got VP of Vice President of North American Sales of ACN, Mr. Mike Kane. Mike Kane, this is Joe Capello. He just turned RD tonight, Mike. And with the update, he'll be RD. He's putting over 50 points in a matter of 2 hours, my man. So he's got it wrapped up. So
Wow, Joe. How are you? And congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
Oh, we're watching this team internally, but Harsh is, Harsh and I have had such a good friendship, kind of funship, I like to call it, because it's kind of a mix. But over the last 12 months, I really have to say how much Harsh has grown into a leader, and a leader is determined by the leaders that they are actually developing. And when I say developing, congratulations to yourself. I know we're sharing your night tonight, so I wanted to get on here and say a quick hello, but I want to congratulate yourselves and yourselves as a team. When you're a leader, that's one thing. People are following you. When you're producing leaders and you have the opportunity to produce people that will be followed, and you don't have to bring them along so much, and that's really what this group has been doing. So I'm really, really proud. I'm proud of what Harsh has put together. His a lot of you guys know his story a lot better than probably even I do, but I know a lot of it, and I know that our business is the good times and the bad times, and without either one of them, you're not going to have any times in ACN. But this is a good time, and congratulations. In the middle of things that that definitely are holding the rest of the world down. A lot of the other parts of the U.S. and the country and the world, as I said, and obviously the big effect it's had on ACN, but. The one thing I've seen this team do is adapt and move on. And so I congratulate you on your promotion. But I congratulate this entire team on the fact that you guys have never stopped. The real definition in business is things that businesses outside of our scope are trying to learn, what you guys have been able to do, and that was adapt. Not wait and see. If it gets back to whatever it was, we're still going to use a format that we've developed here too. And we're going to lose a lot of people that don't understand that, times change, and ACN was destined to make this adjustment years ago. Maybe we moved a little slow. We thought we were moving quick, and then we forced our hand. But you know what? Once again, it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with celebrating the fact that we have the ability to do it. You guys have shown it. This team has been leading by example, and not just by your daily activities and daily method of operation. You can look in the charts and see who's at the top. And your area, Harsh, your team, you guys have, I see you here, Michael. I mean, you guys have been riding the top of the charts since all of this happened and before. But to see that you guys have stepped up to a degree where you got to a point where it almost seems as if you didn't skip a beat. So I can't imagine what's going to happen when things get back to a little bit of normalcy. As I've been on a lot of calls today, and the talk of a vaccine possibly being on the horizon, I know it gives us a lot of excitement and spirit of grandeur on the outside world that maybe this pandemic will start to really go in another direction. But having adapted to the virtual world, and if we go back and we use some of the exciting things that we've done in the past to have the connections, the people connections, this group's going to be prepared for either or. And I've been talking. I said a lot of people over the last 6 months, they may not want to ever do any of the stuff that we used to do. They weren't recruited into that. They weren't recruited into jumping in their car and driving to somebody's house, and they may not want to be in a living room. somebody may not want us in their living room, right? But to see that, why would I do all that when I can have a Zoom? I don't need a babysitter. I don't need the expense of a car. I don't need to go to a Starbucks. I just jump on here, and many people adapted, many haven't, and this team really has. I guess I'm sharing. So I want to say, Joe, congratulations, because it's obvious that you have adapted, you've grown, you figured out this game in the middle of all this. And an exciting time right now to get promoted as we edge out into a new direction. But that new direction could include the virtual world. We'll be living in a hybrid world. I actually don't know if this team will ever go the other way. I see how aggressively Harsh, is able to work, how many more people he's able to work with, how it doesn't require him to hold up your business so that he can plan out a trip and jump on a plane in 5 days, and you're waiting and waiting and waiting. He comes up, he works for 2 or 3 days, and then leaves for 2 weeks. I mean, if you really think about it, you guys have access probably more to him and possibly the team than you've ever had. And in the end, as much as we in ACN all love the relationships, in the end, if you're not making money, the relationships are only going to last so long. So we want to see people scale climbing the ranks, doing the right things, and celebrating the successes that come along the way. So on behalf of ACN and the team, I first of all want to be the first one of us to congratulate you. And I hope you guys are all celebrating this. This is a big win for the team. It's a big win for the next generation. It's and for your team, Joe, to see you step out and get 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 points, whatever it takes, whatever it took to win. I'm telling a lot of people right now that our competition has nothing to do anymore with what it used to be. Our competition is not the Amways of the world or the Ambits of the world or the other network marketing companies of the world. Our competition now is the gig economy. Our competition is e-commerce. Our competition is people, when you really understand what the gig economy is, the gig economy is an opportunity for somebody to do a block of business and do it from their home, and not have to jump out and jump into the traffic jams and run into a city and to go into an office. They work from home. They have a specific need if they're in IT or if they're in software, whatever. But probably the most familiar thing that we all know about is Uber, part of the gig economy. And if all of you think about it, why do people drive Uber? Make a couple of dollars, right? They don't do it to get rich. They don't do it to get wealthy. You talk to 95% of them. They're not there because they're saying, I want to drive Uber because I want to get rich. I want to drive Uber because I want a bunch of strangers sitting in the car in my back seat as I drive them around a strange city. That's not why they're doing it. They're doing it to make $300 or $400 or $500, whatever it may be in most cases. And look what we have the ability to do. You can do it with customers. And I guess I'm sharing that because if I'm hearing, Harsh correctly, and you went out and somehow managed to get 50 points or 50 customers, and if you or somebody in your group did that personally today, and it worked out, not only you went RD, but you look at our system for 22 points and 22 services, you've got $600 coming in. We've got people that are doing that in a couple hours. I mean, if I was really comparing the gig economy, you'd be saying our gig economy, I made $600 in 3 hours, and I got 25 customers. That's $200 an hour. That's what the gig economy. That's how the gig economy pays, right? So we've got the options to actually look at that and say, I'm up against Uber. I'm not simply showing you an option of Uber. I'm showing you another addition to your portfolio, and you've done it. So congratulations. I know I'm talking a lot, but I've been talking all day, and I'm excited about what's happening with ACN, and I love to jump on promotions like this. I've been on RVP promotions. I was just on an SVP promotion today for Mr. Mark Olshaninski up in Canada. It was great to see him. So celebrating on top of celebrations, we're loving what we're seeing, and we have a long way to go, but we can see the light on the way out. And we've got, ACN's got a lot of life left in her to take it to the next steps. So congratulations to this whole team for making the effort to jump on here, and congratulate you. So, Harsh, thank you for letting me know what happened here tonight and giving me the opportunity to jump on.
Mr. Kane, I appreciate you jumping on last minute. I literally texted him 5 minutes ago. I said, hey, man, if you're available, can you please jump on? That's a servant leader we have in ACN where we can reach out to literally the top of the company, and they're willing to do whatever they can to help us out in any way they can. So, Mr. Kane, I really appreciate you jumping on last minute. I really appreciate you coming on board, and congratulating Joe. It's Michael Eric's first RD, so you've met Michael plenty of times. Yep. You know how that is. So it's his first RD, and more to come.
Congratulations, Mike. You are once again, I know the travel and the miles that you put on your business now, and I know that we've had you on leadership calls already, but that recognition doesn't go unnoticed. It's not that you're not on more leadership calls. Is that I like you doing what you're doing, silently working and working and working. And I know how many times I've driven up to markets and whether it was Connecticut or Rhode Island, and you show up, and I'd be like, and you'd be jumping in the car afterwards. Like, where are you going? Back to New York. And I'm like, wow, you're up here, and you go, how often do you do that? You go every week, twice a week, 3 times a week. So you've got to be, running home runs right now, because, even at that point, you were being effective. But I know that you realize that you were probably nowhere near as time effective as the way things are working out for you right now. So congratulations on an RD, another huge step in your RVP promotion run as well. So let's keep it all up, guys. You're all looking good. You're looking sharp. One thing I'm a little upset, we could use some ladies, it looks like.
That'll be tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow. When we not
there we go.
This is just the next RD. You're looking at Mike King. You're looking at the next RDs. You got Devon up for pretty much about 150 points away. He's gonna wrap it up. You got Anton here, who literally in his 60 days put over 400 points. Billy's right around the corner from RVP. I mean, you got some great, Calvin's right around the corner. Arnaldo just signed up a few weeks ago, and he's already put in 12 personal recruits. He's already halfway to RD. We like to call it 24 personal is RD. So Arnaldo's already halfway in within 3 weeks. So that'll be a 60-day RD. Watch him go crazy. So, I mean, we got some crazy things happening in this organization, but we'll make ACM proud. I promise you that.
Well, that's great, man. Hey, listen, use the language if you guys are getting personal across customers. I mean, really, Michael, you guys are doing great with the recruiting, but one thing that really works right now is having the new recruit without even telling them. And, I'll tell you the last quick story, because I was talking just quickly about the gig economy. And, but when you talk to people and say, hey, if I could show you a way where in a couple of hours you could figure out how to make $25 or $50 an hour, would you be interested? People, their eyes get sparked up. I just, my middle son, my child, he's just turned 21, but he's a junior in college. And he works as a server all summer, as a waiter, at a beach place, and has a good time and makes decent, really good money, blah, blah, blah. But during the school year, he's back at college. So he called me and said, Dad, I was thinking of getting a job because of all these online classes. I have so much time. He goes, but this place wants to give me $10 an hour. I'm not working for $10 an hour. And 2 days later, he called me back. He said, my other friend just got back from Target. He said, Target's paying $18 an hour. I want a job at Target. Now, he knows nothing about Target, nothing about anything. All he heard was one thing, $18 an hour. And it made me think about the way life is today, is that, we have to get better at recruiting, not just recruiting up. Because recruiting up right now, you're trying to recruit business owners and people that are busy. But the people that we would normally recruit and try and recruit in our business, they're so busy trying to hold on to their own business right now. But to spend 15 minutes with us on something like this when they're struggling to say, I have a restaurant, I have this, I have that. I don't know if I can keep my doors open. I don't know if I have time for this. But in our business right now, we've got to have a bigger focus on the middle class. The person that needs to make an extra $1,000 a month, the person that needs to go out and drive Uber and put people in the backseat of his dirty car, or dirty people in the backseat of his clean car, if you want to look at it like that, right? Because that's what he has to do. But on this side, getting customers, teaching somebody how to make $1,000, $500 a month or $1,000 a month. Just think about it. You build a middle class with 400 or 500, 1,000 people that are making $1,000 a month. You're going to be the emperor sitting on top of a giant middle class, and we're going to develop that in ACM. We're going to have a philosophy to make sure that people are comfortable at all the different avenues right now. But when you go out there now, preach it, make it work, and take advantage of the people that need us the most in a time like this. So, Joe, once again, congratulations. Marsh, thanks for having me on. I see Franco jumping on here. Franco, I got to give you a buzz tomorrow about catch you up on a couple other things, so I'll talk to you then. It's good to see your face again.
All right, buddy. Good to see you.
Thank you, Mr. Kane.
Thank you, Mr. Kane. Thank you very much for jumping on.
You got
An
it.
honor.
Thank you, Mr. Kane. Thank you for your time.
Hey, Mike, keep up the good work, too. Harsh, thanks a lot. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Thank
Talk to
you.
you soon. And Joe, I asked Mr. Franco, I know you look up to this guy. I look up to this guy. And I mean, I know everyone on this call looks up to him. Franco's an idol on this team. Franco, I'm telling you right now, what you taught me with 20 levels deep, I talk about this team every single day. And that's why we're having the momentum we're having. So, Franco, Joe looks up to you in a very, very big way. So I appreciate me texting you coming on last minute and just saying hi and congratulate him on his RD promotion. Literally within 1 hour, within 2 hours, he put in 51 points. So I know you're a customer king, and you know that, and that's pretty much going the wrong way. But within 2 hours, he's been trying to get it done. He's been trying to get it done for about a couple days now. And I jumped on a Zoom like, all right, dude, we're getting this done right now. Let's get it done. And literally within 2 hours, we figured out a way to get it done, and we did. So Franco, appreciate you jumping on, and I want you to congratulate Joe Capello on the RD.
Congratulations, Joe. You must be so excited, my friend.
Yes, sir. Thank you for being on the call. This was such an honor. Such an honor.
I've been meaning to. When I was in ETL, I was stuck at 20 points with 3 points. I couldn't get past 20 points. And then I recruited one guy who's at Stanford. Recruited another guy who got recruited in the military. Recruited another guy. His sister died. I recruited. It was a disaster. This is before we were good at getting customers. And it took literally 90 days to get 20 points. But when I hit it, I cried like a baby because I knew I was going SVP. I just knew, right? I'm sure, the confidence. You could probably feel the confidence inside you right now that you can get this done. It's more mental than anything else, right? Because you know you can do this. You got a great team supporting you and everything else. So I have no doubt you're going to go SVP, my friend, and crush this thing. It's so exciting.
Thank you. I'm just vibrating tonight, and I promised the guys I wasn't going to cry, and I've almost kept my promise. But
you know what's great about RD? It's actually where you actually learn ACN. That's what I actually learned ACN. I didn't learn ACN before RD. I thought I knew ACN until I hit RD. Then it's actually, okay, now we learn. Okay, now we're out of kindergarten. Now we're first grade. Let's go learn. And Harsh is the same way. We're learning that. We think we understand. Then you get to RD and the money becomes real. Now, what happens when the money becomes real? The game goes up, right? The intensity goes up. It's kind of like if you watch football, right? Regular season is regular season. You go to the playoffs, whole different game. You go to Super Bowl, whole different game. So now you're getting the playoffs, and this is what you were as an RD. And it's a whole different game right now that you get to play, which is awesome. That's where you learn how to make the real money, how to learn things like Parsha's talking about tap rooting and things like that. That help you become RVP and SVP. That's where you learn. This is now the game time for you to learn all this stuff. You got great coaches to support you. Obviously, Harsh has got the system insight out, understand and just follow that. But you're going to have to grow. Okay? So I'll tell you a little secret. Want to hear a secret?
Yes, please.
The people that got you to RD are not the people that will get you to RVP. Okay? So if you rely on those people to help you go RVP, you'll be waiting a long, long time. Now, some of them might do something, but the reality is, as you're now gaining your confidence and you're growing, you're going to attract a whole new group of people around you. You keep recruiting. This is where your recruiting skills now get to work as you grow as a leader and as a person. This is where you really start to learn and to practice and start to really grow. So I'm excited to see your growth, your development, everything you're going to be doing. And joining the group of the elites in ACN, which is awesome, my friends. So proud of you.
Thank you. I'm excited that you're on this call. So I'm literally shaking, but it's just an honor to have you on this call and work with these fine gentlemen. You're going to hear a lot of big things about these guys on this call right here. I guarantee you. This is these guys are real here on the call. So.
That's what you got to prove, right? Prove you're real, right? Everybody likes to talk, right? So now let's see who steps up and delivers, right? Talk is cheap, right? We have a lot of people in ACN who like to talk, lot of people. Now let's see who are the real players that step up and they're going to make a difference. Not only change their life, but influence other people's lives. That's who we are. Look, who we are as leaders fundamentally are people that lead by example, change our life so that changes other people's lives. You know, one thing Harsh knows is, that's what I'm so proud of with him, he understands that the only way you're going to impact other people's lives in a great way, because don't we all want to help people make a difference, guys? Don't we all want to do that? We all do. Well, how do you do that? By you leading by example. Harsh is the greatest example of leading by example. I don't know anybody that works harder than him. I don't know anybody that does what he's supposed to do every single day. And that's why he's having the success he's having. He's an incredible man, an incredible champion because of that. And so, no, that's why I say it's a privilege and an honor to serve and make a difference, because that in turn helps other people, which makes us feel great. Because don't we feel great when we help other people and really impact lives? I feel great. But it starts with us leading by example from the front. So if you keep doing that, guys, there's nothing you can't do. There's nothing you can't accomplish, right? Being at the front. So, Joe, my friend, I'm so proud of you. When you told me you hit it, I go, yes, that's so exciting.
Thank you.
So proud of you. So good.
Thank you. It's super excited, man. Super excited, you know.
No, it's great. It's great. And how's your family doing?
My family's good. You know, my girlfriend went to sleep. This is a little bit too much excitement. No, we were really running here. She went to sleep. My son went to sleep because it's midnight. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's pretty exciting for the future and what the options we can create by just going out to work a little bit harder.
Yeah.
So,
I can't wait to see you and your team on the charts and blowing it up and going crazy and popping RDs and going RVPs. It's going to be a lot of fun to see all the lives you guys have been able to impact. So,
amen.
Love you and proud of you, man. Great job.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right, guys.
Franco, thanks so much, man. I appreciate you jumping on the call, brother.
You're welcome. And great stuff, man. Just so great. Bye.
Thank you, Franco.
Good, Michael.
There you go, Joe. You got the best, the greatest, that kept me jumped on you. Patrick Mazer to Franco to Kane. I mean, it's good, dude. You deserve it, brother. Great job.
I got some pretty good winners right here.
You got some good winners right here, man.
This is me not crying, Billy.
Hey, how often are you getting refreshed in your back office? It's faster if you do the email.
Hey, Billy.
The email will come in too.
I'm going to tell you something, Billy. The only time I went in my back office today was to look for something to this evening for a downline, a new personal recruit they got in, Chris Paulson, who went out and switched his wife from monthly ID seal to yearly, and then sold a monthly to help with the promotion. And he wanted to know how close he was to the ETL bonus.
It's a champion, man. Yeah, it's a champion. I'm going to call him tomorrow. Forget everybody else.
Where's he at? Why can't we get him on this call?
Can we get him on the call?
No, Chris?
Yeah.
He's out like a light. He's got 4 kids. He got 4 kids.
Harsh. Not everybody thinks like you, Harsh. I would do the same thing.
Kane was sleeping. Kane was fucking sleeping. I fucking blew up his phone. There you go, man. Wait for this email. It'll come in. You'll get the email before your back office shows it.
I never got one of them.
That's okay.
Yo,
you send that to me.
You save that?
Send that to me. Forward that to me. I need to have that.
That's
you know what?
Right there. That's
being harsh, right man. That's awesome, man. I love it. I never got one of those freaking things, man. Harsh, man.
Email?
You know what Hart said to me?
Go see Q and ETL.
You know what Hart said to me one time when I went to ETL? I said, Hart, did they call my name? He goes, yeah, I just heard it. Get on the stage. And I said, but they're all SPPs up there. I don't care. Get on the stage. And I go up there, and he's like, what are you doing here? I was like, I'm just shaking your hand. That's all. And I got a picture with Greg Barzano, actually.
They don't take roll when you walk on stage. It's okay. Just
walk up there. I'm gonna walk around, stretch my legs.
National Year COC for 2020. Hey, Marco.
That was by far one of the funniest things I've ever seen. It was President's Club members.
Yeah, they're like, I said, yeah. Right.
ETOs can't qualify for President's Club. Remember, you see Michael Eric walking in the President's Club.
I said, I'm like, I don't care who told you to get up. You go off the stage. Oh my God.
Joe, this is just the beginning, my friend. This is just the beginning. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna make a lot of money. We're gonna work a lot. We're gonna do what we gotta do. We're gonna change lives. We're gonna impact lives. We're gonna go out there and do what we gotta do and meet the next Joe and meet the next Manny and meet the next Michael Eric and the Billies and the Javons and the Antons. I mean everyone's Paul Patrick's or all. I mean, we're just gonna meet the next people. You know what I'm saying? See you later, Calvin.
Later, Calvin.
We're just going to meet the next people, if you know what I mean, and those are going to be the ones that are, that are going to help us change lives, you know what I'm saying? And I've had a goal of 10 RDs this year. You know what I mean? That was my goal. I had to promote 10 RDs this year. And that's just where we're at, and seeing what we promoted so far and what we got so far, I mean, we still got 4 more to go. And we still got 4 more to go. We still got to do a little bit of damage. We still got to do a little bit of work. We still got to go out there and do what we got to do. We got 4 more RDs, and Anton's around the corner, Javon's around the corner. Arnaldo, he gets you done before then, but, and Patrick and Manny, you guys are right there as well, and I know Billy has a few that he can pop as well. So, I mean, this team will do 10 RDs by December 31st, I promise you. And, you're the one of the beacons of people who be like, you know what, Joe did it. And I'm sure Javon's feeling like, all right, I'm like, if he can do it, I got no reason why I can't go do it. You know what I'm saying? And Anton definitely now is like, okay, this is more achievable because one of their own did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, this group I'm excited for this group. I'm happy for this group. I can't thank this group enough. And it's from the bottom of my heart. I can't, just because of the culture we have of the servitude mentality of doing whatever it takes, being, helping each other out in any way possible, going on multiple different Zooms and not worrying about if I'm financially connected to you or not, and just, helping, just having that culture of help. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're here to help, and that's where this game is won in a very, very, very big way, and we're in our team, I keep it close just because we're trained differently. I teach you guys things that are way ahead of people. Like, there's aha moments that other people are having, which, me and Billy talked about today. It was an RD call. And me and Billy looked at each other like, dude, we've been doing this for like 2 years now. We've been doing this for like a month and a year and a half. You figured this out now. You know what I'm saying? Like, Billy figured it out in month 3 and he's see it working with me. You know what I'm saying? So, you guys are at a point where I'm literally taking my head and giving it all out right out of the gate. Like, you guys can observe the 7%, whatever 7% you guys absorb is your 7%. But I'm going to tell you everything that's taught to be, from me coming back from Robert and having that conversation with Robert to Mazer having a conversation. How do I have $1 million in 2 years from now, a month, or $1 million a year in residuals? How do I get to that? I mean, I just share everything. I literally share everything I could possibly share with each and every single one of you. But I'm just grateful for each and every single one of you guys. I mean, I can't thank you guys enough. And you guys really mean a lot to me. If you guys were to call me and say, I need your help and I need to be there, trust me, I'll be the first one there. I'll be the first one to show up. I'd ask questions later, but I'll be the first one to show up. And that's just one of the things outside of business I'm talking, we're obviously we're business partners, but obviously at the end of the day, we're friends as well.
more than friends, and you guys understand where I'm coming from as far as you guys being my friends. You guys are my inner circle, and once you're in my inner circle, I mean, I got your backs. Anything you guys need, whatever you guys need, I always got your backs. I'm always gonna be there through thick and thin. Whatever you guys gotta get done, business will come second at that point when you need to be outside of this. And just letting you guys know it as far as that's the culture we have. That's the culture I'm gonna instill. That's what I want to instill with everybody here today. And I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. But Joe, this is your night, man. This is your day tomorrow. I know tomorrow's gonna be a big, big day. I know you're probably not even sleep tonight. I know that we're working back. You probably take some melatonin, pop some melatonin, knock yourself out tonight. That's probably gonna be with your best thing, but that might even not help.
I did drive some miles today, so I'm a little tougher now.
But tomorrow's gonna be a big day, man. Tomorrow with the update, we're gonna have the update. It's gonna be good, guys. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. We're gonna have the next wave of leaders. Joe, you qualify for the first part of tomorrow now, so you're more than welcome. Instead of 8:30, I'll see you at 8. So that's another perk.
9 o'clock Eastern.
9 o'clock Eastern, correct. Yeah. So that's a perk for you, but man, you get to a little bit early. You get to hear a little bit of the R&D conversation we have and stuff. So adding another member to it, I mean, I'm excited for that, and I'm excited for every single one of you guys to be part of that, because I know that's going to be a game changer call. I promise you that call will literally, the lowest person on that call will make $15,000 a month. I'll guarantee you from a year from now. The lowest guy in that call will be making $15,000 a month. I promise you. So that's where I'm going, man. And whoever wants to enjoy the ride, that's where the ride's going to come in. And that's where, Michael's going. I think all of us are going. Billy and Javon and Arnaldo and Manny and Anton and Joe, you obviously now, and Patrick, whoever's on this call. Just remember to select a few, but we're going to go all the way. You know what I mean? We're all going to go all the way. It's a matter of just putting the work in now. We're all SVPs. The paperwork just has to catch up now. That's the way I like to look at it. We're all freaking SVPs. The paperwork's just catching up now. ACN's a little slow on that part.
Amen.
Waiting for the update. Yeah, we're waiting for the update. All of us are waiting for that SVP update. I promise you. And
Joe wants to know if you're going to go. Joe wants to know if you're going to go back to Zooms, or are you going, when this vaccine comes out. Are you going back? Are you personally going back to Zooms, or are you going to be doing Zooms, or you're going to be doing living rooms again?
You won't get me off this fucking chair.
Did you hear it? Right down. It's copied. It's recorded. We're good. We're good.
It's recorded. You won't get me off. You won't get me off this shit.
I got it recorded too. We're good. All right.
We'll play later. Yeah, no, I'm not getting off this chair. I mean, this is where we're going to do. This is where we're going to get the money. This is where we're going to get what we got to get. This is where we're going. We're not going back to DDR, man. There's no reason to put the miles in the car. There's no reason to go out there and do a meeting when I can go do, in a matter of time of me spending 2 hours in the car, I can go do 4 meetings in the same 2 hours of me getting to a meeting. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I can do 4 meetings in that same hour speed of getting to a meeting. You know what I'm saying? And I have more chances of getting more IDOs and 4 new business partners and 4 new people coming into my business versus me just driving somewhere. Now, will I drive and meet somebody that's influential? Absolutely. 100%. Well, that's a given. You know what I'm saying? Okay, great. You want to see me in person? Fantastic. Okay, great. That touch is always going to be there. I've met most of you on this call in person. Every single one of you guys I've met mostly. Besides, the only person I really have met is Manny in person. Besides that, I've met every single person on this call. I'm excited to celebrate with you, man. I'll be back in New York on the 18th. I'm landing at midnight. The 21st, we'll go to Sofrito. Michael, Eric, you're more than welcome to come. Javon, you're more than welcome to come, man. We'll have a little fun. We'll grab some food.
Anton's coming to New York. Manny's coming.
Manny can come. Whatever we got to do to get it done, we got to get it done. So, hey, Hart, what day was that again? The 21st. It's a Saturday. We'll probably be in the city. We'll probably go to Sofritos in New York. Okay.
You write up the day so I can get my airplane ticket too.
No, don't worry, brother. We'll be celebrating here in Texas. We'll have a little. We'll go to Perry's Steakhouse something over here when you get done too. So it'll be fun. But yeah, no, the guys, I'm just excited, man. I don't want to hold you guys up no longer, but Joe, if there's any closing remarks you want to say or anything you want to say, man, or.
No, man, you guys got me all talked out tonight. You know, you got me all emotional. I want to thank you all for your support, all the friendship, leadership, guidance. Most importantly, your belief. You guys gave that belief to me. It's my job to share the belief. And just honored to be with you guys. I can't wait to celebrate the rest of you at Regional Director. I don't believe it. I'm going to go, Billy, I just hit refresh. It's not there yet.
Check your email. It's quicker. Your email's quicker. I got the email before I got the alert.
So I'm just letting you know that you guys can count on me, whatever you need. And because of your friendship, because of the belief you've given me, the brotherhood in this particular call, but the friendship and the love you guys give by work ethic. See, a lot of people don't want to work out there. You transfer your love to work. Something over there.
I saw it. It walked by real quick. I saw it. You gotta get out of the house with a ghost, I think.
Yeah, man. The allergies in this house are terrible.
The weather, it's changing.
But
coming back, man.
Yeah, man. You guys transfer the love through your work ethic. You're showing up on calls. Training.
Hey, Joe, it's for the right people, Joe. You're the right people.
Man, thank you. And you guys are the right people. I'm just such an honor to be amongst you guys and working toward the same goal. It really is a life-changing experience meeting you gentlemen. So, that being said, I'm going to let you all get to sleep. I'll be on the road early in my mobile office. Yes, Michael, you want to say something?
Let Shotgun go. Let Shotgun know he's no longer the number one.
Shotgun said thank you.
I texted him. He's sleeping.
Same here. Yeah. Shotgun. It's past 8:30. We're good.
Bo jumped on Billy.
He did?
Yeah.
He jumped on.
What? Did I get a text late or something?
No.
I walked straight down the hall.
Got it.
The baby just leave her here.
You were the first person I texted, Billy.
No way.
Yeah.
Did it not come through? I got it right away.
Get ready, Joe. Get ready. Prepare yourself. Think about what you're going to say. This is just the beginning. So tomorrow's going to be a big thing.
The good thing about being the newest RD in this group is that it won't be for long because Javon's coming. Whatever heat I take, Javon will be right on there. So that's it.
Me and Javon were just talking about today how we can make it happen. What can we do and how we can, you know what I mean? So and then
you can call me anytime, Jay. You know that.
The sledgehammer comes in. You know.
Man, Joe, that's all I'm gonna say, man. Like I said, you deserve it. And once again, if it wasn't for you going the way you went, man, I wouldn't have had the fire under my butt that I had. So, when I was over there shoveling dirt this summer, and I'm like, who the hell is Joe Capello? Like, what the hell is this 150, 200 points? I gotta get my ass up this damn shovel and go do some work. You lit it up, man, and I really, really enjoyed seeing you every step of the way. Your PBZs are great and positive. You go hard for your people. You know what I mean? You go through the dirt just like I do. You go through all the challenges like I do. So I see it every step of the way, man. It's just, it don't matter how it looks. It gets done, period. You know what I mean? You just gotta just go scrap for it. So you do that. You're just incredible, bro. Like I'm so excited for you. I'm so proud of you. You never quit. You always made it through. you just deserve every little bit of it, man. So I'll meet you there, bro. So let's get ready, man. I'm coming.
I'll be bugging you every day. I'll be working with you every day. I want to know.
Yeah, where you going, man? I just made my account today, so I know what I gotta do. I gotta get it done, so I'll be there real soon.
Guys, Joe lives 5 minutes that way. Javon lives 5 minutes that way.
Now, I will say this. Javon said it at the convention when we were together. And he said, RVP at Michael's house. RVP is a life-changing moment for us. That's where we're headed. That's what we want to do. I just want to just have options for my family, leave a legacy behind, and help a lot of people. And not drive that van 600 miles a week, that's for sure.
Well, keep doing what you're doing, my man. I mean, you're gonna have some leaders step up, you're gonna have some people step up, you're gonna have some people grow in the business, and you're looking for you, Joe. And it's kind of, I always say it's kind of hard finding yourself, but I promise you, there's other people that are better than you. I tell people every single day, like every single one of those people on this call is better than me. I just got lucky enough to find you guys. And like I said, I'm privileged to find each and every single one of you because you guys are motivating me to go step out of my comfort zone and do something bigger and do what I got to do to make sure that I'm the leader, if that makes sense, quote unquote, that sets the right example at the highest level. You know what I'm saying? And where I can't give you an excuse and I can't be there or whatever that case looks like. I mean, you guys motivate me in a very, very big way. So, Joe, I'm proud of you, bud. I'm proud of you, what you've accomplished. I'm proud of where you're going at RVP. RVP is a life-changing opportunity. I promise you that, man. I know every single one of you here is going RVP. RVP is when Greg Provenzano told me it's called Leadership Conference. Where they take a selected group of people to go there, whatever. And the first thing, his first slide was, everything starts at RVP. And on the right, they said ACN starts at RVP. RD, the learning curve, RVP is where you make you milk it. You milk everything you learn and what you got going on. But it's only one advice I can give you guys. Stay humble. Stay humble. Stay in servant mentality. Always, always, always serve. Because remember, you are where you are because your team got you to where you are. So always put your team first. You second. That's why I put every single one of you guys first. That's why I always have a servant mentality. That's just where my mentality is. I will do the meetings. I'll, fly the flights. I'll, do what I got to do and celebrate in a very, very big way. So, Joe, we got it done, man. It took us 2 hours. We got it done. You probably wondered, what the fuck was Harsh 2 weeks ago? We could have got this fucker done 2 weeks ago.
No, man, we were trying to build it. We were building it, right? We were building, showing people and they looking at, going through the no's, going through the yeses and, going to Wisconsin. This makes it sweeter.
This makes it very sweet, man.
I put Harsh on a call with a know-it-all and Harsh was like, but you know what? We don't remember that now, right? It's all good.
Now, all we got to remember now is we're going to RVP. That's all we got to remember. We're going to change lives, and we're going to serve, and we're going to be humble.
Talk to Joe and Paul Quag and use him to go RVP. Mr. Chicken Guy.
Oh, yeah. Chicken Joe's.
Yeah.
Harsh is going to be on that meeting when we said it. You're going to love him.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll sell his chicken. He'll sell his chicken stop if he sees my check.
Harsh. I will tell you, he's just a humble guy. He does a lot of charity work.
Yeah.
A lot of charity work.
That's right.
A ton. I think this year he did like $500,000 in charity work.
That's huge.
So, and he's just a guy that owns a little shack that sells chicken nuggets and fries to high school kids. And his brothers they've got about 6 or 7 of those places. Manny's eating lunch there with me, Chicken Joe's. And they're just humble guys, man. They're good guys. So we'll put them on a call, and I think we'll have good success with them. And we're just moving on. And then we'll just show another 20, another 20, 30, 40, 50. The next 100 is.
100 senior vice president. That's the end game.
Hey, Joe. Good luck sleeping tonight.
No, I ain't gonna have a problem sleeping. like a baby, like this. Very peacefully.
Joe, I'm excited for you, my man. I'll probably chat with you most likely definitely tomorrow and enjoy the speed victory. But once they get that alert, I'll be the first one to give you a call. And
we'll see you. We'll see you in the morning for sure.
I'll see you in the morning, brother.
All right,
guys,
Manny.
I appreciate everybody stepping and jumping on the call, guys.
Thank you, guys. And get some rest, Manny. I love you, my brother.
Love you too.
All started together, man. We did it that first night, man. So,
yeah, for the first time we met.
That's right. You're next, brother.
I gotta get you that 750 leg.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, and now that I'm not hurting as much.
But your legs are working now too now.
Yeah.
All right, boys. I'm going to jump off. Have a good night. Thank you again.
Take care, guys.
Much love. Much love to you guys.
Congratulations, Joe.
Thank you. Thank you, Harsh.